Hello everybody and welcome again. Today we'll talk about the work compass. Work compass means you need to understand where you stand when it comes to your work. For those who work, who are employees and companies and many different companies, just understand, just imagine with me that a lot of people, they don't like their work. And of course, we'll just go to some classifications of those people who don't like the work. Researchers always state that 80% of the people, they don't like the work and 20% they love the work, and you can never know. A lot of research is about this. Let's look at this topic from your own viewpoint. Do you love your work? Do you live your work? Or you're thinking of leaving the work? So let's talk about the 3 L's. The first L is love the work. When somebody loves his work, this means that he is so passionate about this work. And this love usually is unconditional. I met a lot of people who are passionate about the work and who love the work really. First group, I met them, those who enjoy the work. Really, they just enjoy the work. You know, some people, they enjoy money, some others, they enjoy travel, some others, they enjoy food. But this category, this type of people, they enjoy the work. Second type of people, second group, are those who consider the work as a life. So the work for them equals life. They love it. And the third group, those who we can call them workaholic. Those people who love the work very passionately and deeply, and they don't have any problem to go and sleep at the work to finish their tasks, even in the night. So this is the area, this is the group of love it. Those people who love the work unconditionally, passionately. Second L is live it. Those people who live the work. Those people who live the work, usually, they just cope up with it. They adapt themselves and they feel fine with the work. And to be professional in this area, you need to fulfill 3 conditions. First condition, if you live the work professionally, you need to be patient. Those people who live the work, they have problems with the managers, with the clients, with colleagues, so they have to be patient to fulfill the first condition. Second condition is to work with full responsibility. Those who like to live the work professionally, they need to work with high responsibility. They don't work carelessly. They just care about the work and they are doing the tasks professionally. The third condition they have to fulfill, those who are in live it, the second L, they need to develop themselves, to put a plan, to develop myself. So either I go to love it or I go to leave it. This area of the second L, this area of live it, those people who live it usually are coping with this work. Here we go back again. We were talking about the 3 L's of love it, live it, leave it, and that something has to do with the work. And we said that people who love the work, they have to love it unconditionally. And we said that the second group, the second L, is they live it. Those people who live the work, they work with the responsibility, they work with patience, and they develop themselves. The third L is leave it. Is this group of people who decide to leave the work for some reason. And of course, we have a lot of reasons to leave our work. On the top of these reasons, usually, again, researchers say that most of the people, they leave the work because of their managers. The relationship with the manager is not that good. So they decide to leave the work. One condition to be professional in this L, let's say, you have to leave and to be employable. So if you decide to leave the work, you need to be employable. And at the same time, you need to look for a better opportunity. If you don't find a better opportunity somewhere else, so you have the solution there. You can go back to the second L, which is live it, with patience, responsibility, and self-development, so you can go to that area and be fine. In the HR, we say usually, people are hired for their qualifications and they are fired for their attitude. So make sure that your attitude can cope up with your work. Usually people, they just live in the work while they are suffering. Just take it easy, no need to suffer in the work. You have three choices: either love it, or live it, or just leave it. Now, let's go to the fourth step, which is, do we have a fourth group? Yes, we have a fourth group. Those people who are not professional, people who don't love the work, and they don't have patience enough, they don't work with responsibility, and they don't want to develop themselves. Above all, they don't want to leave. Kind of being there in the work, doing nothing. No skills, no abilities, nothing at all, and at the end of the month, they want their salaries paid fully. And I met some people of this group, they just do all these things. I mean, they don't do the tasks professionally, and they are not patient enough, their attitude is not that good, and at the end of the year, they are looking for promotion. That is really funny. When some people, they do nothing, and at the end of the year, they come to their managers to ask for a grade. Actually, you have to decide now which area you belong to. Of the three L's, then you decide if you belong to the fourth group. Usually, people are different from each other. We have the work lovers, the work livers, and the work leavers. Once you decide that you want to stay, I highly recommend to do it professionally, even if you don't love the work. I mean, it's not the must. You can't ask all people to love the work, because this love is too difficult for them. You can go, you can live with the work, just adapt with the environment around, adapt with the situations, adapt with your tasks, and then you can live your work professionally. Thank you very much.